Well, howdy do, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Vita, if you don't already know. And if you do know, groovy. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, that's really awkward entrance, isn't it? A very slow, somber toned entrance. Yeah, today's the 1st of March. As we all know, there is some stuff going on around the world. And let me just say something. Oh yeah, disclaimer, I drink, smoke, and cuss on this channel. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm 100% myself. Okay, now I will continue. About forgot to do my disclaimer all this whole year. It's been 2 years almost, and I'm about forgetting to do everything. I want to talk about social media, in which I've talked about that a lot. Considering, with like mental health and stuff, I've talked about that. I try not to talk about mental health too much because I feel like everybody fucking does that. So I don't know. We this ain't what this video is about. I'm just saying. Yeah. We know that there's stuff going on in the world right now. Still. I'm not gonna give my 2 cents about it really in depth, but I want to talk about like big, huge, like, events and, like, crazy shit that happens, or, like, that goes on or is going on in the world, and how people are so fucking obsessed with just constantly taking shit on their phones and recording shit, and, like, that's like a snuff film, right? Do you know what a snuff film is? Do you? If you don't, Google it. Basically, but if you don't feel like Googling it, I'll kind of sum it up without trying to get demonetized, because I've been doing good here lately, because I've been playing music and stuff in my videos, so I've been doing really good with not getting demonetized. But, yeah, so, have you guys seen the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre? He's my favorite. Like, I like Michael Myers and blah, blah. Like, hear me out. I'm comparing this to this. There is a point to this. So just hold on a second, okay? Just hold on. I don't even know why I tried to pause that. Anyway, my editing skills are still, I don't know how to do the skips. Anyway, so I paused. But if you haven't seen this and you went on Netflix, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's a scene on here. I'm not going to spoil anything, because this part is actually in the trailer of it, where all these, like, college kids are on a bus, and then here comes Jed. Yeah, Jed. His name is Jed. And, this, takes place it takes place 50 years in the future. So, like, this day and age, literally this day and age is when it takes place instead of the 70s. No, that's not 50. Shut up. Anyways. So, and there's the part when they get on the bus, and honestly, what you see in the trailer is just, it is funny, that the one part, because he gets on, and everybody takes their phones out, and they're like, try anything and you'll get canceled. Well, and obviously he's gonna, like, slaughter everyone, which honestly, that was the most brutal scene I've ever seen in my life. I'll just say that. And honestly, the older I get, like, the less that I can really watch really gory shit, which is weird, because I love horror movies and stuff, and, I don't know, it's just like, it's more like almost relatable now, because there's so many crazy fucking people out there that would just see a scene like this and be like, oh, I'm gonna do that, and they're like, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. But this scene was really bad. Really bad. I watched it with one of my best friends, and she's a gore fanatic, horror fanatic, and she couldn't even either. I had to take a cigarette. We had to go take a cigarette break and everything. Like, it was pretty bad. But then my other best friend, she's more desensitized. That it's not even that. She just is more tolerable, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting too off into it. Like, I'm not. Okay. I ain't had enough to drink or something. I don't know. But, like, you know, and it's just, it reminds me of, like, the shit going on overseas right now. I don't want to say, like, keywords and get demonetized, like I said, like, in another country that starts with a R, doing okay. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying. I think we all understand what I'm saying at this point. But it just, like, people are just taking that, like, that's what it reminds me of. Like, this shit with, like, the guy, a lot of things, okay? A lot of shit with a lot of shit. I know, I might as well just say it, but it blows my fucking mind that instead of, like, somebody, which, you know, maybe not so much for the battle, but, there you go, the battle. I'll just call it the battle. I'm not trying to make fun of anything, I just don't want to say whatever. So, like, this battle going on, like, it's still the same thing to me, though. It's like, but then, like, when people get, like, stomped and killed here or whatever, then it's like, instead of somebody helping this person, everybody's out with their fucking phone. Yes, that's cool to have, you know, proof of what actually happened, but somebody needs to fucking step in and say something or do something. And it's just, that's one of the reasons that I hate social media so much, because it's just, it blows my mind. Like, not, like, moving beyond the mental health shit, like, moving beyond whatever it may be. Like, oh, she's prettier than me. Oh, she's skinnier than me. Oh, she's this. Oh, this and that. Your house is... Beyond all that, people will sit there and fucking take videos of shit that used to be on bestgore.com. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble. Whatever. Ow! Fuck. Listen, like, people are gonna sit there... I had to recollect for a second. Like, it just blows my fucking mind. Instead of somebody jumping in and saying something to somebody, like, oh my god, are you okay? Or trying to stop the situation that, like, is gonna kill somebody or hurt somebody, they're just, oh, this will look good on my fucking YouTube and my Instagram and this and that, guys. Oh my god, I've got to record it. Oh, I got the money shot right there. No. This is, like, and I noticed that it's people my age, too. I'm in my late 20s. But, like, it's, like, younger people and, like, even older people. Actually, it's pretty much anybody, really. It's just, like, what gets you off to fucking sit there and record, like, some brutal, historically disgusting shit? Like, why do you want to record that? Like, I don't get it. If somebody's coming up here and they're fucking trying to break in my house, they're gonna have a gun in their fucking face. I tell you, not a phone. I'll tell you that right now. They ain't gonna have no phone in their face like, oh yeah, come on in and I'm gonna show this to police. Oh, I'm gonna show them. No, that don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense. Like back, you know, I think it's far enough in the video, but, like, I was trying to say, like, with, you know, the whole George Floyd incident, these videos are every fucking where. Okay, these videos are everywhere. People just standing there all around, and not one goddamn person fucking went to help him. No. Nobody said nothing. They're all just standing there with their phones like fucking zombies. In fact, I think a real zombie, like Walking Dead, eat your fucking face off zombie, would be more competent of realizing what's going on than half of the fucking world, to be honest. Because everybody's so obsessed with their fucking phones, and it drives me nuts. And that's why I hate posting on social media. That's why I hate being on social media, and it drives me nuts. Yes, you know, I'll take, like, a month break off of Instagram or whatever, because that's all I've got, really. But, like, you know, but I still like to make videos, but that's different. I'm not, you know, it's just different. You know, if you make videos, then you know it's very different. Sorry, for some reason this looks like I think it's a shadow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I cut my bangs, by the way. But it just drives me nuts, dude. Like, literally what people are recording right now overseas on the battlefield is like, why would you record that? People don't want to see that. I mean, it is a human instinct, like, you know, we're curious as human beings, like, but do you really want to see that shit? It's like fucking September the 11th all over again. Except for, I don't think people were fucking recording like they do now, and that shit just drives me nuts. Like, and it's like, you know, I just feel like you should be taking a moment of silence or something, or I don't even know. Like, it just, oh my God, it grinds my gears. Like, it just really pisses me off, dude. I don't know. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I really just, I'm not saying I want to go back to the 50s because, no. No. I do, as much as I love the aesthetic and movies and music from then, I couldn't be friends with my best friend, and I couldn't be in a relationship with my feller, so, yeah. And we wouldn't have Michael Jackson. Well, kind of. Well, he came out in the 60s. But, yeah, it's not important. But it's just, I don't know, guys. Shit like this just burns me up. Like, do something more productive. Like, yeah, like, you know, you can share stuff and blah, 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 but don't be taking fucking videos. That's literally a fucking snuff film. Literally. Yeah. Yeah. That's what that is. That's what people are. I don't have a TikTok, but everybody on my Instagram that I follow, even fucking clothing stuff and like vintage clothes and whatever, are posting shit about it, like sharing people's TikToks from over there. And I'm just like, why? And it's like, that's real life. That's not a movie. People are actually screaming for help and shit. Like, it's not, you know what? I can't even imagine, like, you know, I have people in my family that have been in the military, and I'm pretty sure that they would not want to stumble across, God forbid, a fucking video or something of the shit that they went through. Like, you know, that you gotta, I don't know. Y'all. I don't know. It just, you could just find better ways to be Porky Pig. I'm Porky Pig. To be productive. I don't know. Is this a rant video? Maybe. I feel my face getting a little hot, and it's not the alcohol. Ugh. Trust me. I don't know. That's just, I don't know. I've been just wanting to talk about that. So, yeah. That's just what I think. And remember, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. I just don't think it's right. I just don't. I don't want to see videos of fucking, like, if you just hear the horror stories, like shit from September 11th, then, because I was in elementary school when that happened. And yes, I know I'm getting a little off topic, but not really. It just, you know, and like, we're reading articles about like, just like graphic shit at a young age, and it was horrible, because I could like envision like this shit that, you know, like, that happened. Like, I can envision it, like what my teacher was reading to us and whatever, and it was just horrible. Like, she probably shouldn't have been reading stuff like that to us anyway. Like, people's hearts splattered on the fucking window about, it was a story about this girl that had escaped or something, and then like people just jumping. Oh my God, it was horrible. Like, I couldn't even imagine somebody like actually videotaping that shit, which I know, like the planes and stuff, I'm not going to get into that either, because I'm a conspiracy theorist, so. But I'm just saying, like, there's video footage of that, but, like, it's just, if we could just go back to, like, the early 2000s, and just, where people weren't like, whoa, or wow, oh my God, I'm going to get so many views on this. Like, we would just live in a little bit better world, even though the world is kind of shitty right now, and it kind of always has been. So I don't know why people are sitting here like, oh, no, sorry, I can't, nope, the world is such a bad place. It kind of always has been. Like, it's had its good moments, but then, you know, I just feel like the past repeats itself a lot, too. Like, I don't know. This is just what I think. I don't know. So that's my little serious thing for this month, I guess. Instead of doing a sip and chat, but whatever, that's better. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's just how I feel about that. I don't know about anybody else. It just, maybe I'm just really fucking old school, even though I'm only 28, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think it's right. I just don't think it is. I don't think it is. So, yeah. Feel free to give your thoughts and opinions too. Because once again, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and to each their own. Pretty much. Minus like one or two things. Then, yeah. But, yeah, so thank y'all for watching if you did make it this far. I know this is more of like a ranty video, which I usually don't do. But, yeah, I do appreciate y'all watching, and just, y'all, just pray for people. Just pray for people. And go on, because that's all we can do right now. Just pray for people. So, yeah, I do appreciate y'all. Also, I will say, stay tuned for St. Patrick's Day. I'm doing a live with a special guest. And, yeah. So, yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. You can like, comment, subscribe if you like. If not, that's cool too. But, of course, don't forget to keep it rocking.